should do a fresh line of chapstick real quick. You know.
A line?
Audio listeners, Emma's doing a line of cocaine.
And visual listeners.
Visual.
I was putting it.
Watchers.
I was so nervous. I was putting it on the wrong way.
I'm a visual learner, if you didn't know. And I don't know what boobs are. I'm very visual though, so like I need to visually see a boob to know what it is.
To learn what it is.
Yeah.
I get that. I struggle with that sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not the learning part, but the seeing boobs part.
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
I mean,
I got my own, but
there's a few mirrors in my house, so I'm usually like fine.
Do you guys
do you ever just? It was okay. Any news you guys want to talk about? You know, any accomplishments you might have heard of over the last week from someone?
I
accomplished anything?
Some sunburn.
Anyone you know maybe accomplished?
I do. I know someone who did.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you want to talk about
my personal good friend Rico is now a certified histotechnician.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but thank you so much for.
I know you didn't want us to bring it up.
Yeah.
But I just had to. I had to mention it.
Want to state you such a humble person. Just
I know I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
bring it up. I don't want to brag or anything, but yeah, no, I passed.
We are very proud, and I think we had a lot to do with it. Me and Landon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you guys.
If it weren't for us taking the test last week, then I feel like there's some answers that you didn't know that we did, and that we ended up helping with.
They
treat you like an actual like prisoner when you walk into that place.
Is it
like a DMV?
Oh, it's so much worse. I'll set the scene. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So, number one, they don't let you bring any of the study material into the testing facility whatsoever. Like they will literally probably shoot you if you bring a book in there.
Okay.
I
never carried books, so I'm good.
I don't know how to read. I gave that up for Lent. Yeah, for Lent.
I think Lent's over.
I give up reading because just the vibes were off.
Mm.
And
anyways,
I was like, this isn't really working for me, so I don't read.
So I walk in there and I have to give them my government issued ID. Everything has to match. They make sure. And then they have to do a palm vein scan. So they see like the pattern of the veins in your hand on both hands.
Wait, are you like genuinely?
Yeah, no, they like literally do a palm vein scan. So like they read it, whatever, and they get both your hands, and then you have to put all your stuff into a locker. Your phone can't be on at all. Did you get your vein pattern?
Oh yeah, it just looks like a dog because I got that dog in me.
Oh, nice. A good joke.
Thanks, man.
Fantastic. Who's we need a new writer on this podcast.
The writing's really gone downhill.
But yeah, so after that, you go back into another area where the actual like exam proctor is, and she first off, you have to scan in again with your palm vein, which I mean whatever. So you scan in so the test knows it's you, right? Like
what?
They know it's you. And then she told me to empty out all my pockets so they could see that there was nothing in there. She patted me down. She took my glasses and like actually like kind of like scanned them in this thing to make sure there was nothing anywhere. And then they put me in a room, and like she was sitting in this one area where there's a big window. She could see everyone out in the room that was taking whatever test they were taking. And yeah, it was like, and you're on video and audio like monitor the whole time.
Jeez.
But it's like a prison. Landon's falling asleep.
That's all right.
Huh? No, prison.
That's
I've been there.
the most.
I've actually been arrested. I've been to jail.
Can you even say that?
Our local podcast criminal.
Yeah, I was almost a convicted felon in New York.
Our token almost felon.
Yeah.
So yeah, like those are just some newsworthy accomplishments, I guess.
Just since I brought it up. Thank you for talking about it since I mentioned it.
No, yeah, for sure.
I mentioned it, so
another thing. Congratulations to Landon for his affiliate anniversary today.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
World-renowned DVD streamer.
That's true.
I thought you were going to congratulate Landon on seeing the Spider-Man movie.
I saw that too, so congratulations to us.
Yeah, congratulations to us for seeing absolute peak cinema.
It was.
Congratulations to both of you.
So I'm about to spoil the whole movie right here.
Disclaimer, that's not true.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers. That's going to be on the Patreon episode, listeners, audio listeners.
It's just them reading.
It'll be next week. We're giving you guys 1 week to watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it next week.
Are we? Guys, we're gonna give you a little behind the scenes scoop here. Are we gonna record 2 episodes today, or are we gonna pretend that we didn't record 2 episodes in one day and then release?
I think we should pretend we didn't.
Okay.
For the immersion effect.
Okay.
Or idea.
Okay, are you a seal?
Yeah, I was saying now you sound like a seal over here. But...
Okay. We do a normal podcast, and at the end of this, we do a spoiler section for Spider-Man that we release next week and talk about it.
Oh yeah, sure. What, the end of next week's episode?
And I'll just sit here because I didn't see it.
And then I saw this. I have an idea to include Emma. We're gonna do 2 truths and a lie, and we're gonna say 2 things that actually happened in the movie, and 1 thing is a lie. And Emma has to figure out.
Okay.
Emma has to figure out which is the lie.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Perfect.
Cool. And then the week after that episode is Emma reacting to her answers, because Emma, you're gonna see it, right?
She's totally a Spider-Man girl.
Totally a Spider-Man girl.
Totally. Like I got a mask on my desk that I usually wear when I game.
Really? Can I see it?
No.
Why?
No.
Audio listeners, I don't think she has a mask.
Because you can't prove anything one way or another right now.
I'm gonna text Viv right now. Your fiance.
Her finance.
No. Yeah, her finance.
Speaking of finance, what are your guys' top 3 financial advice for our listeners?
Go into a huge amount of credit card debt. Go to college. Don't even worry about paying the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put your student loans off forever. You'll never have to pay them back.
Yep.
And to save you money from ordering or buying groceries, order on DoorDash for every meal.
That's a good one.
Those are my financial takes.
You could write a book full of them.
Wait. Lana, you just talk. I have a bit.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, your financial advice.
I was gonna say, put everything that you buy on PayPal credit, and just wait until the very end to pay it off, because you'll have the money back eventually. It'll say like, oh, you got to pay a minimum amount of this per month until the very end. You can just ignore that. I would also say, get whatever car you want. Does not matter the cost, because you can finance it however long you want and be able to afford it.
Exactly.
For however many years until it's yours. Not like you wouldn't need like another one
Get the
within
Dodge
like 20 or 30
Challenger.
years.
Get the Dodge Challenger for 84 months at 25% APR.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just no money down. No money down. You get it for 84 months, 25% APR, $1,000 payments a month. It's yours.
Which
at the
one
end of those
has
84 months.
the worst gas mileage, the Challenger or the Charger? The Charger gets like 9 miles per gallon.
Probably the Challenger. It's definitely heavier. And if you want worse, you get the Hellcat. It's got a 900 horsepower engine in it. More horsepower than like
A
most
horse.
race cars nowadays.
Man, because you definitely need that, man. If you want
Because
to
that's
look
what you
cool,
need.
you need that.
Driving around the streets.
My dad
You need 900
drove
horses
one.
in your carriage.
Yeah. My dad drove one, and he said he barely touched the throttle, and the car almost spun out of control because it just like they get
It
up
just
and go.
goes.
It just
Just
goes.
goes.
It just goes.
Seems
And then
reasonable and
he did floor it, and the guy that actually owned it was telling him to like stay in there. Like they were like sideways going down a road because like the car was just out of control. And the guy's like, stay with it, just stay in the throttle, it'll straighten itself out. And they're like, I mean, you know, it's I want to drive one. I want to drive one really bad. I
want you to get on a NASCAR track and just drive.
Well, that's why I'm gonna buy a racing wheel, and I'm gonna join the sim racing stuff. I'm gonna race my way up all the way to the top series, and I'm gonna get picked up by Dale Earnhardt Jr. because that's how he finds a bunch of drivers now. And then I'm just gonna become a world famous race car driver.
Do they really use that as
Yes,
There's
genuine?
like
That's
way
crazy.
20 years ago, Dale Jr. found he's like a cup champion now. He's won a bunch of races, and he found this guy on online racing, just like playing video games, and he invited him to go live at his house, and then he drove for his team for a long time. So
There's
it's
That's
possible.
wild.
There's actually a Gran Turismo movie
I
coming
saw
out
that.
this month, and it's about a guy that played Gran Turismo and got so good, and then went to a competition, and then got signed to Nissan's racing team over in Europe, and now he's won like a few championships or whatever they do over there, and is like a professional racer now.
Yeah, so that's my life plan. That's my monetary plan for the rest of my life.
That seems good. Seems
Uh,
solid.
It all hinges on that. So,
So
and if
basically,
that
you're
doesn't
saying
work
that
out,
video games are worth it.
yeah, no. Like,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, small Twitch streamers, if you're listening to this, audio listeners, tell your parents that it is completely it's financially
Go ahead.
viable to be a full-time streamer at any just tell them.
We were giving out financial advice
by
earlier.
TSM or Cloud9 or 100 Thieves. You'll be picked up, no issue, and then the rest of your life is figured out because obviously you're going to be
FaZe Clan is always looking.
FaZe Clan, oh my god, invest.
And they have no drama.
Nope.
It's all flawlessly
Great
run.
They
Great
love
organization.
sailing over there.
They love women.
They definitely value people.
It's
perfect.
all the same. Yep. We were giving out financial advice earlier. Guys, buy a bunch of streaming equipment. Go all in. And
buy
it'll
the Sony.
Happen.
What is it?
As long as you have the equipment, it will happen, and you will be able to do it full time, no worries. Not have to have another job the rest of your life. Buy a $4,000 PC. Buy a $3,000 mirrorless or DSLR camera for your stream camera.
Buy the Shure SM7B. It's $400. Only $400.
Only $400.
Buy
Think about
3 monitors because you need 3 monitors to be a streamer. You need one for your games, one for your OBS, and one for your Discord and chat.
Shut up. That one's personal. I have 3 screens.
I do too.
Shut up.
I had 3.
No. I've wanted a 3rd monitor for so long.
It's
just
whenever I got my PC, I got 2 of the same monitors so that they would look the same. And I got this one, my third one, from a friend that was just trying to get rid of it, and I got it for like 100. I got it for like $100, maybe even 75, and it is not near the same as the two that I originally bought. So it's just over here for like OBS and
Just
the occasional
out over the
stream,
side.
like watching a
That's
stream while
what
I'm
I-
playing a game.
That's what I do. I have this monitor on this side is for Discord. This is my gaming monitor, and then this is
It's a
the
stream monitor
stream monitor.
/
You know,
TV,
when I-
whatever you're
when
wanting to watch while gaming.
When I stream on Twitch, that's my stream
Twitch.tv.
monitor.
It's
Yeah.
every day, right, Rico?
Every single day I've been live. I
Uh-huh.
just I guess it just doesn't show up on Twitch.
I guess the notifications just don't go out.
They don't go out.
You know how bad the notifs are.
Listen, I stream every day. Okay, I'm a big streamer. I stream for Team Neat Dude. I'm
$1 in the jar. $1 in the jar for the impression.
put the bits in the jar. I'll be honest. When you guys started streaming, did you have the little bit jar thing?
No,
Or like
I didn't.
No?
Nope.
Really?
I never
Nope.
did.
Oh, dude, those are so cool.
No, I
Might have to bring
I
it
think
back.
I think people should bring that back. Like they should do like a retro Twitch month, and everyone just does like the worst overlays possible.
the worst
like-
overlays.
Like
the
those
bit
overlays they
jar.
had back. Yeah, the bit jar. Obviously everyone's gonna start saying slurs. Like it's
Nope. No,
I don't think I
that
am.
was.
I'm gonna hold off on that part, I think.
Yeah,
oh, so
might
okay.
avoid that part of it.
Wow.
But you know what I do enjoy?
Juvie.
No. All right. Update. My Juvie came in. I did buy the variety pack. My Juvie came in. I have tried 2 flavors so far.
What'd you try?
How many were in the pack?
There's 4 flavors.
Okay, all right, 2.
So I've
Go.
tried 2. I've tried the Tropical Crush, which it tasted similar to like a mango peach, like High Noon White Claw type flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I tried the Blue Raspberry, which is the newest one, which tastes like it's like
a
very-
blue raspberry.
it's like very blue raspberry-y.
I don't think blue raspberries are naturally grown. I've never seen a blue raspberry.
It
Maybe
might
you
just
just
be
haven't-
raspberry, but make it blue because someone
Just-
like blue better more than red.
Never seen a
It's true.
raspberry out in the wild.
I think blue raspberry is the undisputed champion of candy flavors.
I'll have to
Thoughts?
agree. I think
It's number 1.
blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers banger.
Yeah,
Blue
they're
raspberry
actually-
Airheads banger. Like
What about peach Sour Patch Kid, the little peach ones?
those are good. Blue raspberry Sour Patch Kids banger. So
It's
Yeah.
just like it's number 1. It's
Yeah.
the number 1 flavor of
Guys, I just
candy.
want to be devil's advocate, okay? I'm not
Okay.
gonna agree.
What is the best one?
you want to be so
Peach.
different.
Peach.
Peach is really good. But
Peach.
can we agree? Green apple,
Nah.
bottom. It's just
Green
not
apple
worth it.
mid.
It
Another hot
depends.
take. I don't like cherry flavored anything.
I will agree on most of that. I think I've had
Most
a
of
couple
that.
cherry flavored things that I've liked, but the majority, yeah, I don't like
I'll
the
like
majority of
eat
cherry
it.
I
flavored
love
things.
cherry.
Cherries are good. Cherries
they're
by themselves,
cherry.
yep.
I even swallow the seeds. I like them so much.
Huh?
No, I don't. I spit them out.
Okay.
Can you tie a knot in a
Yes.
cherry
I
jam
can't.
with your tongue?
Nope.
Yes, I can.
How many times have you just sat there and done that? Oh, just for yourself.
I've tried probably 3
Almost
times.
every time I've ever had cherries.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never tried it. I don't think I've ever just like had
obviously, it's the mark of a good
cherries.
kisser.
right. Amongst
I
other
mean,
things.
that's probably just a myth. You know?
Is that
It's
true?
not like it
though?
means anything, you know what I mean?
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll get some verification right now. Let me
no,
ask.
do not.
How are you supposed to verify something like that? That's just
Yeah, I mean it's like
It's just
totally
so
like
far-fetched.
subjective. Like,
Yeah.
how are we even gonna like compare?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
think
can
you
ask
might-
several people right now.
I'm gonna text everybody in my phone and ask.
I'll text my boss.
you guys do that.
Text your boss. Hey, just
Do you
quick
think I would
question.
get kiss her like by vibes alone?
Like, based on the vibes you get from me,
Let me
Like-
let me text the one girl I've ever kissed back when I was 13 and see. Hey, was that
Yeah, let's see
was that a vibe or
hey,
Was it
remember
cool?
you remember that like 10 years
was that
ago?
good?
Okay, or
Well, obviously, Viv thinks you're a good kisser, or else you wouldn't be getting married.
Yeah, I think she would have said no to being your finance if you weren't.
Yeah.
So good for you, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, good for you.
I don't think I've ever had cherries though, so there's
Well,
definitely some not like I don't think I've ever excuse me, let me back up. I've never just like sat and ate cherries
Okay.
where I had where the stem was present and I could try to tie a knot.
Okay.
I've had cherries. Therefore,
You act like we're guys. The allegations are false. I've had cherries.
I just got so defensive for some reason.
Promise.
No. Let me back up. I've had them. I swear.
I swear, I have tried it before.
I've had them so many times.
Quit asking me. I mean, we haven't brought it up at all. Stop, dude. I'm telling you.
Nobody's even said anything. I swear I've had them.
So, I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room.
All right.
It's
Sure.
Pride Month.
It is Happy Pride Month to all of our listeners
So,
and to all of
audio
our
listeners-
non-listeners.
Audio listeners, I'm wearing this shirt because of that. Audio listeners only. What do we
Visual-
think?
Well, audio. Well,
listeners.
time out really quick. I know it's probably bad for the straight to interrupt during this Pride Month segment, but we're
here
doing
we
video
go.
on Spotify now, so Spotify listeners can turn on that video real quick and see the shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah, but what if someone's driving and listening to the podcast? Are you saying you want them
Then
to get in a
it
car
can't
accident?
hurt any at all. Look at your phone. Who's big whoop? You're on the road. It's just another place.
Just another place to
No,
watch
I agree.
the podcast, baby.
Well, think about it. If you get pulled over, you could just watch the podcast while the cop is doing whatever.
and promote
Yeah,
us.
and tell the
Promote it.
cop. Promote.
cops, if
That's
you're
a good idea.
listening this anywhere, we
Fuck
stand
you.
with you. Oh.
Wrong.
Wrong answer. Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah, what Rico said.
Anyways, I bring it
And
up.
Rico's right.
I don't think I've ever asked you about this, Emma. How did you know? I want to compare your answer to my answer.
No, what?
How to get a wife.
Buy them Valorant skins.
Shit,
Pretty
I could
much
probably
all
take notes on this too. Honestly, that's what I'm.
Pretty much.
I want to
Pretty
watch.
much the only thing I've done.
Actually, that's another question I have for you. How much money have you spent in Valorant?
I think. All right.
We're gonna crack this one wide
I
open.
just checked my
Did you
watch. It
spend
looks like
more
we're
in
actually out
Fortnite or
of time.
Valorant? You know,
Oh.
more in Fortnite or more in Valorant?
Okay, this
It's
is a good
definitely
thing.
Valorant. It's definitely Valorant.
Okay, honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like my Fortnite might still be more,
You sure?
but it might be Valorant. I haven't spent money on Fortnite in a long time. It's been
Yeah.
like 3 years at least.
But you were like
I definitely
rocking
was
with
doing
Fortnite
that.
for a minute, like
Right, for like a couple years straight. I was like,
Trade.
but the money I've spent on Valorant, I don't want to say a number. It's not
think
like
you-
so much where it's concerning. Like
You've told
I
me
just,
a number before.
I have told you a number. I have. It's increased a little since then.
I would assume. Is there a battle
I-
pass in Valorant?
Yes, and you know what? So
Do you buy it?
Yes. So, you know, in like or in Fortnite and Apex, probably other games too, like if you buy the battle pass, you earn back whatever coins, points, whatever you use in that game. So you can keep
Okay.
buying a battle pass but only spend money IRL like one time. Yeah, Valorant, no. You spend $10, you buy the battle pass, and then next time comes around and you have to spend $10 again. So unfortunately, I am doing that every time.
Okay, and so what do they offer in that battle pass?
A lot of there's like they usually have like 2 or 3 skin lines that I never use. A lot of like cards, like you know, like a card where
yeah,
like games have that.
like an NFT.
Um,
It's definitely
sure,
like an NFT.
sure. Like sprays that you can use like during the game. Absolutely nothing that actually affects anything performance-wise in the game.
What about behind the Patreon episode? Tell us how much you've spent.
All
on
right, in the
Valorant.
Patreon. In that, yeah, I will. I will.
I know you've told me a number, but it was like maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah, I should get an updated number because Riot makes it easy. You can just like go and like log in on the website, and there's like a way to just like click and it's like, here's what you spent. Hope you're happy with it.
Just so you know, any number you tell me, I'm gonna say you have a problem.
Oh yeah, and that's fair. And that's fair. Yeah. It's like one of those things where I'm like, I could, and that's like the thing with all microtransactions in games.
We love them. They're cool. They're very dope.
Yeah, great thing, obviously. You could also you could spend your time going out to bars, going out to restaurants, doing all these things, spending money.
Yep.
Making memories, you know,
Or you could
living
play video
life.
games and spend that same money on a cool gun skin.
Can you trade them like
now,
you do in
now
CS:GO?
that you put it that way, I don't feel near as bad for the amount of money that I've spent on video games over the years. I don't think.
There you go. There you go. I'm here to help.
Thanks.
But no, you cannot trade any like CS:GO. CS:GO is like a different beast. Where with trading and buying stuff. That's crazy. Valorant doesn't have that, but
Sorry, my lighting situation was crazy.
your lighting
open.
Your lighting team is messing up.
Yeah. They're fired.
Fired.
Producers at Rico's studio, can we get a control on the blinds, please?
Yeah.
Producers?
It's a windy day. I'm on the second floor.
Producers?
Can't spell windy without win.
Did you say Wendy? Or windy?
Wendy's nuts hit your face. Got him!
Oh!
I think Wendy's has the best French fries out of any fast food restaurant. Hands down. That's me every time I eat.
That's crazy.
That sounded like our 45th president.
Did it?
Sounded like our 45th, maybe 47th president.
Hold on, let me play it again. Oh, that's not the same one.
Oh no, we're playing with the soundboard now.
Okay.
I'm done.
Soundboard comedy. Here we are.
Hands are off the table.
Well, what's your guys' thoughts? We're gonna have this debate right now. French fries.
Wendy's are very good.
But are they the best?
They can be hit or miss. Sometimes I'll get some soggy Wendy's fries every now and then.
I haven't had Wendy's in a really long time.
We'll go get some right now.
If they're crispy.
Leave the podcast.
The thing right now, while we're recording.
We'll still be talking by the time you get here, probably. You can come back next week's episode.
Yeah, I'll come back during next. Why is that so funny, actually? No, I haven't. I've been vegetarian for about 2.5 years.
Boo! No, that's cool.
Thanks. Thanks. The
suck!
the you just like mute this part of the podcast, like
Yeah, I just disable. I just
just disable it for now.
disable Ella's mic right now.
No, but the amount of fast food I've eaten in the last 2.5 years is like almost zero.
That's like actually like worthy of applause and praise because it's hard to like sometimes not eat fast food. Like I shouldn't be eating fast food at all. I have severely high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Should not touch it. I still at least once a week. Just because it's so convenient and like my
Yep.
wild work schedule and all that stuff. Like it's so easy to just eat fast food. But congratulations.
Thank you. I was not
Proud of you,
saying
man.
that to have a
No,
congrats
no,
moment, but
you're brave and
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, everybody. To all my fans, couldn't have done it without you.
To all our listeners,
I think McDonald's, honestly, worst French fry out of all fast food.
worst.
Worst.
You know, I don't remember ever being like overly impressed.
They're the worst.
But people like die
had
on that
Sonic
hill that they're the
fries?
best.
Yeah, I've had Sonic fries.
I don't know if I've had their fries. I would always get their
Sonic
tots.
fries are bad. Their tater tots are good. Their fries are gross.
Not good. Nah.
I don't know. I'll die on this hill. People can come for me in the comments on whatever platform.
Bacon, what?
They can come for me.
Oh, it is Pride Month.
I said it.
I'm gonna come.
It is Pride Month. Happy Pride.
You guys didn't talk about that for very long. Sorry I interrupted you. Do you want to go? Do you want to go back to that?
Emma
or
looked
you-
Full
Emma
circle.
looked flustered, so I got off the topic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's June 4th, so we have a couple more Pride Month episodes coming. We'll wish everyone a happy Pride every time.
I stand with the gays.
Well, you're sitting.
You are
No, I'm
sitting
standing.
down.
What if I have a standing desk? And I'm standing right now.
You don't.
You're
not. There's a chair. There's a chair
you're
right
in a
behind
chair.
you.
Your chair is moving with you, so you're
No.
sitting in it.
No. Hold on. I could be
Okay.
standing.
Prove it.
There's a chair moving right with you.
No, I'm standing.
No, prove
Unless
it.
it's
I think you should prove
I'm
it.
standing. I'm
sit
standing up.
down. Then sit down.
Okay,
Sit down.
I sat down.
Oop. I'm sitting now.
Sorry, guys. What was that? Did you say I was standing? Well, now I'm sitting. So
I would love a standing desk, but that
too.
is a whole
like-
financial endeavor.
Well, if you would
Yeah.
stop spending money on Valorant skins,
Alright, here we go.
that's
Then
true.
you get
or maybe
Starbucks once a week.
stop buying them for your fiance. I'm just saying.
The thing I worry about with a standing desk is my cable management,
Okay.
because
Agreed.
that's
do you
like
have
that's
do you have like extremely tighty cable management going on right now? Is your desk
no, it's not great, and I'll
you
be the
say
first to admit that.
would you probably say it's better than mine?
Just like based on the vibes I have from you.
What does that mean? Hold
Just
on.
based on what I know about you as a person,
What do you know about me as a person?
so many things.
No, you don't know
But
anything.
I can assure you my cable management's better than yours.
Huh. Is it because I'm
This-
brown?
No, it's because you don't preheat the oven.
No. It's you said vibes,
No,
and
that's
the
a
only
good- that's
vibe
a
I
good-
put out
yeah.
in the world is that I'm brown.
No, that's not the vibe. I
think
mean, that's
what
like
you're
a
implying.
vibe, but that's not the vibe
I think that's what you're implying. You're implying that brown people can't cable manage.
This one can't.
This one can.
This one, you.
Okay, fine. You'd be correct. My cable management is terrible.
Thank you. There's the
Actually, I think a better word for it would be cable mismanagement. Or
my
how the hell isn't there a fire?
my cables are mismanaged.
Me with the amount of
Should-
dust that's down there, I just haven't cleaned it yet.
I know it's
You have
hard.
dust on your desk?
Yes, my desk is really dusty.
I would say-
So is my
Wow.
PC. So are the corners of my floorboards. There's pet hair. I need to clean it.
That's
really
fair.
bad.
No, I feel the same, and it's really. I think it's brave of us to speak about this.
Did this just become a support group
I
for
think-
dirty
Yeah.
setups?
I think so.
I
Mine's
aspire.
like clean.
Because I don't know how to keep the dust from like not being there.
Well,
I'll
first
clean
off,
it. I'll clean it, and then it shows them back up immediately.
No, it's
I
like
mean,
so fast.
you got to stop shedding skin cells, brother. That's the only way. The
Do I need to
technology
just
hasn't
wear
caught
a
up.
full body condom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. To be honest, you probably could. We'll get you like a couple condoms. You just stretch them out over yourself.
I could probably wear a morph suit, and that would take
Oh.
care of it. You guys remember those
Yeah.
things?
Yeah.
I had
That
one
was.
in high school.
There's not a single part of that surprises me.
Yeah.
You're
No,
definitely like the morph suit at the high school basketball game.
You're the morph suit at homecoming during the pep rally.
Video
Guy.
watchers.
Yes. Yes.
My-
Oh,
my-
are you gonna show porn?
I was gonna show. There's a picture of me with the morph suit that I was gonna show right here, but then I forgot.
Audio
the display,
listeners.
the display capture from last week was still up, and so this just showed you guys again,
Audio listeners, there's a morph suit on the screen.
right there.
Wait,
That's
what?
me in high school. I think the
Yeah.
year was my either my freshman or sophomore year.
It takes me
Wow.
so long to figure out where to point, and I just feel like it shouldn't, but I do struggle with that.
I'm here for you.
It takes me
Emma.
a second too.
Thank you.
I'm here for you.
You'll get the hang
Thank
of it.
you.
This is only our third episode. You'll get the hang of it.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe it's already 3 episodes.
Yeah,
we're already
just-
1,000 episodes in.
Wait,
We're at the H3
rapid test.
podcast.
Try it again, Emma. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Which way do you point? Nice. That was quick.
Whoa!
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Did you see your brain just fucking flex?
You saw the moment that,
It was like
that it was full concentration. Oh, it's this way.
that. I when I was getting one of my tattoos on my arm, I think it was something like towards like
Oh,
the
you
back.
have tattoos?
Oh, we get it. You have tattoos,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
Put your arm in the air, Landon. All right, come on. I would like they put the stencil on.
You see, I have nothing. You see that?
Yeah.
They
No
put the
tattoos.
they put the
Nothing there.
stencil on. They put the stencil
Nothing
on,
there.
and I was like looking in the mirror, trying to like see it, and then I was trying to like move my arm to see it better, and I kept turning it the wrong way, and then it's just awkward because they're watching you, not be able to figure out how a mirror works with your own body. That was just I just wanted to share that.
Is that the only
So-
arm you have tattoos on?
It is
Do you have
actually.
leg? Do you have a leg tattoo?
Thank you for bringing this up. I do have a thigh tattoo. That's fucking sick.
Whoa.
I have one too. That's pretty cool. Do we want to show our thigh tattoos like right now?
There's
My
just
thigh's
no
super
way
sunburnt.
there's just no way I'll be able to show that in the camera.
You guys see that? Can you also see how burnt my thighs are?
Yes.
Oh, you got us. Visual, audio, whatever. You just got.
Got them.
I want to
See how
slap
red
some.
my legs are?
Yeah, I want to just slap some lotion on that and just.
That's aloe
I don't
vera.
burn. I don't burn.
You don't
I don't
burn.
burn. Nope.
What's
It
the
takes a
difference?
little.
What's the difference
it-
between us and you then? I don't.
I'm superior
Oh,
in
you
every
just
way.
okay.
You guys see
Is
that?
this- Is that sponsored, Landon?
Yeah.
Is that sponsored?
This episode is brought to you by aloe vera. Really soothes the burns.
I did find out how much it
Did
takes
that-
to
did that
burn
hurt?
me.
That hurt, man.
No, that feels great.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Everybody
that looks
knows you should
painful.
slap
See?
sunburns.
Dude,
So
brand new. Feels
That
amazing.
sucks.
Like I didn't
Feels
even
awesome.
get
Just-
burned.
I did for science, so if I wanted to see how long it would actually take me to burn, and it took like 6 hours of pure, like harsh sunlight
Really?
for me to get like a little burned, and then yeah, so
Cool.
I'm cool. I'm the man. I'm better
Just physically superior
physically
to
fit.
us.
Yeah, physically, I'm 6 feet tall.
What
You
about
mean mentally?
emotionally?
No, physically, I'm 6 feet tall.
Oh.
There's a picture.
On all elements except physical, I am a wolf.
Producer, can you switch over to the other
Oh yeah, I got you.
scene?
Or
Producer.
And then
sorry, our producers got you. Yeah.
producer,
in
and
my
then
ear,
can
yeah.
you also edit in that picture that Chris edited like
This one right
a
here?
little while ago? Yeah, that one. I'm literally 6 feet tall.
And there's the proof.
Well, so
Thanks,
you're lying
producer.
because Chris is 6'4", and that picture you're taller than him. So
Oh,
you're
no,
taller
I'm
than
sorry.
you're,
I'm sorry.
you're
I'm
taller
at
than
6'4".
6 foot.
6'5". I was 6'5" actually.
6 foot.
I'd actually be
Ah.
taller than I'm actually taller than a famous Twitch streamer that we do know. Name is Hassan.
Hassan.
Oh,
Hank Pecker.
guys, thanks for
I think
listening.
it's
Thanks for
thanks.
listening to this episode.
Thanks for
We'll see you guys-
listening to.
Follow us on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at 3 Inches Pod. Please follow the Spotify. Leave us a good review. It'd help out a lot. And we'll see you later if you don't care about Across the Spider-Verse spoilers. But if you do care about those and want to listen in, we'll be talking for a few more minutes. But if you're not a spoiler kind of person, then we'll see you guys next week.
But go see the movie.
Go see the
Yes.
movie so we can talk about
If
it
you
more.
care.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Spoiler
Alright.
time. The movie was
Now
that
so
those guys are
cool,
gone.
dude.
I can't believe they did sex.
I can't believe that they put it in there.
They did. They animated it.
Can't believe they got away with it
So-
in a PG movie.
Was this movie like a lore movie, or was it just like for fun?
Do you? Why can't it be for both?
But
Well,
these movies are both. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Do you not think Spider-Man is fun?
The Spider-Verse movies with Miles Morales are definitely lore and fun.
Yeah.
Then there you go, and I'm happy. And
Thanks, man.
there you go.
Rico, I felt like a little kid the entire 2 hours and 20-minute movie.
Is that how long that was? It did not
was.
feel. That movie did not feel that long, and Guardians of the Galaxy felt like it was 5 hours long. That movie was so fucking long. I
Did
hated
you
still
see
it.
the
haven't
third
seen that.
one?
I did not like it. I'm burnt out of like the MCU.
Wow, that's a hot take.
I'm
But we're
very
talking about
burnt out.
Spider-Verse. We'll talk about that later. We're talking about Spider-Verse, dude.
Sorry.
We need to stay on track. What'd you think?
All right. Yeah.
It was very good. That's my review.
Agree.
Critics are saying very good.
No, it was good. It was
I
there's
give it a
nothing
5 stars
bad.
on Letterboxd.
Woo!
And I slid it in there to my top 4 favorite movies on my profile.
Woo!
Cheers.
I do think this
I-
trilogy is going to be the best Spider-Man trilogy that's ever come out.
Yep.
They also
I think it already is. I don't even need to see the third movie. I think it already is. I'll say it.
I can't believe people are actually mad about that ending.
Dude, I was just
It's like
talking to Abby about this. I'm sick and tired. I actually tweeted it on private. I am sick and tired of seeing people complain about that ending. From the very beginning of this movie, it was marketed as Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. They eventually took away the Part 1 because they wanted to name the third one something else. And we eventually now know that it's called Beyond the Spider-Verse. It comes out in less than a year. March 29th,
Emma,
2024.
Hold on, so we
Alright.
clue Emma in. They did the most comic book thing ever, and they left the movie off on like the biggest cliffhanger you could ever leave it on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like number one, the most comic book thing you can do because it's like the most cliche comic book thing in the world. This movie is like a comic book in like every way.
Yep.
So yeah, I liked it. And then like, how could you get mad at that when like The Empire Strikes Back also kind of did the same thing?
Dude, going into
Well,
it,
People love
yeah.
cliffhangers.
going
Especially
into
with
it,
another movie already announced and
already confirmed. Yeah.
yeah.
That was my thing. Is like I'm so sick and tired of seeing people complain about it ending like that when it makes sense. Like you know that there's going to be another one and that we don't have to wait another 5 years for the next one. So Emma, the first one came out in 2018, and then obviously COVID delayed everything, but this one got delayed
Right.
a
That's
lot.
COVID.
Some flu or something, I don't know. But it got pushed. It was originally going to come out like early last year, and then got pushed back to late last year, and then got delayed again to June this year. And so 5 years have gone by. We don't have to wait another 5 years for the next movie. It's 10 months. Less than 10 months at this point. March 29th, 2024 is when we get the third one. And so it's crazy to me to just be like so like, oh, I can't believe it ended like that. What do you mean to be continued? Like, dude, I thought that cliffhanger, I had the goofiest grin on my face when that movie ended on that cliffhanger. I thought that was a perfect ending. It was a cliffhanger that didn't leave you dreading that you have to wait for another one. It left me excited and looking forward to seeing like what they can do with it going forward. That's what the ending was to me. And so like
Yeah. And you know what? People are mad. But what about even the Avengers Infinity War? Leaving off on
right.
this gigantic spoilers for Infinity War if you haven't seen it yet.
That was
Very
like
good movie.
10 years ago by
It's a
now,
very
right?
good movie.
That came out the same year that Spider-Verse came out, right?
That came out the
2018.
same year that I
And
graduated college.
Infinity War came out 2018. Endgame came out 2019 because it was like a year before COVID. But yeah, dude, I like
Do you
it's the
think they
same.
knew?
It's the same thing. You knew that there was going to be another one a year after, and
Do you think Marvel knew about COVID? That's why they had to get it out in 2019 because they wouldn't have
I
been
think
able to do
so.
it in 2020. You
It's a
think they
pretty
knew?
big coincidence.
It is a pretty big.
Could be. I say we start that rumor.
Oh my god, yes. Let's start a
just did.
rumor.
You heard it here first, folks.
Anyway, Rico, how about Donald Glover's cameo as the Prowler?
That finally paid off.
I peed and pooped and threw up and fainted. I lost my mind when I saw him in the Prowler suit because in Spider-Man Homecoming, he makes a cameo. He is Uncle Aaron in Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Which you wouldn't really know if you didn't know about Miles Morales, to be honest. But like just to have him come back and be like a Prowler, like one of the Prowlers, it was crazy.
I liked it. I also liked because now that that they legally can like tie it all in together. I like how they also when I think it's what is his name? Spider-Man 99 2099
yeah. Miguel O'Hara
was talking about like all the the shit going across like the multiverse. They also brought up like, oh yeah, we also have problems with Doctor Strange and that other little nerd. Like I thought that was a really cool tie-in. So like they can actually.
It went by so quick, but it was a nice little nod. I thought it was really funny. And it happened so early too. But dude, when I figured that Spider-Man 2099 was going to end up becoming like an antagonist to Miles, not necessarily to the entire story right now, because there's so many other Spider-Men that are behind like what he's trying to do. But
But that is like his story arc. He's like an anti-hero
yeah,
kind of guy.
yeah,
That's a Taylor Swift song.
I
Who's
knew that.
Taylor Swift?
There
Do
you
you
go.
think Taylor Swift is real in like the MCU? Like, do
I
you
think
think she
so.
exists there?
I think so. There's got to
I
be
would
an
say
MCU
so.
reference to her. There's got to be, right?
Huh. Guess we'll have to go back
There's
and
pop
watch it.
culture
Do
references
it.
all through the MCU.
We
Okay.
can do a deep dive into
So now
that.
we're gonna do 2 truths and a lie. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna tell you, Emma. We're gonna tell you 2 things that happened in the movie and 1
Okay.
lie, and you have to guess which one is the lie.
All right. Easy, easy.
Okay.
I'll use all my Spider-Man knowledge. I got this.
So there is this. Okay. So one of the scenes that happened was one of the bad guys was trying to steal an ATM and he was covered in interdimensional holes and he can like make the holes go anywhere. And while he was trying to steal the ATM went through one of his little holes. Okay.
That's
That's one thing.
unfortunate. Yeah. Too many
The next
holes.
thing is Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Gwen were all in a chase with one of the bad guys where the bad guy unleashed a giant metal ball and it was like rolling down. They somehow made it into like Rome and it was like rolling down the streets of the Vatican and they managed to stop the ball just before it hit I guess it is the Vatican. They managed to stop the ball. And
Mhm.
the last scene I'll tell you
That's the real
is
hero behavior.
yeah, they saved the church.
Yep.
And the last scene I'll tell you about is they are there's like 1,000 other spider people all chasing Miles Morales and they're like going in this spaceship all the way up to space and Miles uses his spider shock venom to shock Spider-Man 2099 off of him and he escapes the mob of spider people. Which do you think is the fake scene?
All right. Well, I feel like the one you just said. I don't know. It seems a little bit plausible based on the information that Spider 2099, which just sounds like a GPU to me.
It's Spider-Man
Um,
2099. Please say it right.
Spider-Man 29.
2099.
2099. Emma.
It's like I don't even know what words I'm saying at this point. Spider-Man 2099 is the antagonist, so that seems plausible. The second one, I feel like you might have just thrown in there as just a little fun goof for me.
Yeah.
Additionally, I thought Miles Morales was Spider-Man, so that confused me a little bit when you said that they were two different people. So that might be true. The first one, about a little guy covered in holes, that seems fun.
At the end of the day, aren't you just a little guy covered in holes?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, that's what all your skin grows out of. You got pores all over.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just, I'm gonna say like the second one because why are they in the city and then why are they in Rome and why are they in space? I feel like Rome's the crazy one.
You would be correct.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I almost
you.
played the wrong. I almost played the wrong sound.
Yes. I do like that. I do like that as a take though. Maybe they can use that for the next movie.
They probably will.
I'll probably listen to this and
Probably
use
will.
it.
Damn it. Okay. I have to think of. I can't think of any more scenes. Those are all these significant scenes.
Okay.
Okay. One scene is it's more of like a montage sequence, if you will. But that guy that was covered in holes
Tall man. Yep.
kicked himself inside of himself. He like sucked himself up inside of himself. Okay. And he, once he was inside of himself, he saw different holes, right? And he would stick his head through little holes to look into different universes. And one of the universes he looked into was the Lego Spider-Man universe.
That's
Okay.
cute. It's
So
adorable.
that's like a whole
Actually.
montage. Let me think. The next scene is Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man and Miles Morales are trying to escape the mob of spider people. And Spider-Man has a kid. He had a baby with Mary Jane Watson.
Oh, congratulations to the new parents.
And he is trying to show off the baby while they're in the middle of this chase sequence. And he eventually fools Miles Morales and slows him down enough that the mob of other spider people can catch up. So that's the scene. And the last one is Spider-Man is what the hell is this scene? I can't remember. Spider-Man is like tracking down a gang of individuals that he thinks is part of like like the bad guys, and he eventually tries to fight them, and it goes horribly wrong, and he splits a ship in half, and he's trying to hold it together with his webs, but he can't hold it together anymore, and the ship falls apart.
That's too bad.
Which do you think is fake?
I feel like the second one is fake because I have not heard of Spider-Man having a baby. Just like off the bat, that's the one I'm going with.
You think the second one is fake?
Yes.
Wrong. It was the third one.
When did he have a baby? Like, come on. Twitter. No one's talking about that.
He had a baby. He and Mary
Her
Jane
name's
fucked.
Mayday.
They did
That's
sex.
stupid.
Her name's
That's her
May.
name.
Her name's May.
Yeah.
Like after Aunt May.
Yeah.
But she has powers.
Oh.
She has
spider
mutant
powers.
Yeah. And so they call her Mayday.
I guess that's a little cute then.
She is pretty cute.
I'll give
Spider
it that
people
then.
can't have babies? What do you mean?
No, they can. That's fine.
You just seem, I don't know, you seem like you don't like it.
No, I just didn't know Spider-Man was chill like that.
You didn't think he got bitches?
No.
Wow.
Not
I didn't
Mary
know
Jane.
I didn't know he was chill like that, I'll be honest.
I have a hot take. I hated Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man trilogy, the Raimi trilogy. I thought she was such a bitch.
She
Peter.
sucked.
She sucked ass. And
She's
not in a good way.
Rude and mean and yeah.
Well, no, she's like, "Oh, I
hate
like
her.
you, but I'm gonna marry this other guy, but I still like you."
Isn't
then,
that like a classic movie trope?
Well, yeah, and then she runs out on her wedding with the other guy after they spent tens of thousands of dollars, I'm assuming, on this wedding, and she just runs out on him. Like, she's shitty. She sucks. I hate that.
Amen.
You're so right.
I know a man
what
would
doesn't
never do that.
suck. What doesn't suck was this movie. This movie was
Yes.
everything I could have ever hoped and dreamed for in a sequel to my
Movie was
favorite
so
ever.
good.
To my
And
favorite
I
ever
am
movie.
very happy about this for you.
Thanks, man. Is that all the spoilers we're talking about, or anything other you want to talk about the movie, Rico?
I don't even think there, like, I was gonna say, why don't we try to think of what could happen in the next one, but I didn't
no
see
idea.
anything. I didn't see anything coming in this movie the entire time. It is
Right.
I mean, it's not like original in any way, like whatever. but this isn't really being adapted from comics the same way that other stories have been.
Right.
Like they're taking just fringe ideas from things and making kind of their own story in a way.
Yeah. Dude, what I will say, one scene that I cannot stop thinking about is when the
When
Spot,
Gwen Stacy showed her boobs.
yeah, the other one that I can't stop thinking about is when the Spot is whenever they're in Spider-Man India's world, and the Spot's trying to use the I can't even remember what they called it, but it's like what Fitz
Oh,
tried
it
to
was
use in the first one.
the
The
collider.
the collider, yeah. After Spot got done using the collider and like kind of reached quote unquote his full potential,
He reached
dude,
climax.
that that scene was so dark and eerie, showing like him showing Miles his future
Oh
and like
yeah, I
what's gonna
forgot about
happen.
that.
Bro, I was like
Dude, hold on though,
sunk. I was
because
sunk in my seat. Just looking at it reminded me of the first time I saw when Miles found out that Uncle Aaron was the Prowler in the first movie. Like the whole soundtrack, the vibe, the
I think
atmosphere of that. It reminded me like that Spot scene from this movie brought me back to the first movie in that
I think
sequence.
I think that's dark or whatever, but you're forgetting like that entire reality was like erased because Miles stopped
Because
the
Miles
canon
stopped the
event.
canon event, yeah,
So
which is
Emma, I can tell
wild.
you're very interested, but we're gonna tell you this anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So you know every Spider-Man has like an Uncle Ben, and Uncle Ben dies.
Right.
In the laws of the lore of this universe, every Spider-Man, like that's their canon event, whatever, quote unquote, and like that's what makes them Spider-Man. And if that doesn't happen, it like undoes the laws of that reality because it didn't happen, and that reality is just like wiped from existence. And during the movie, Miles stopped the Indian. He is Indian, right?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but they advertise him as Spider-Man India.
Okay.
So
Um, he stops a canon event happening in that universe, and you don't actually see it on screen, but like after Spider-Man 2099 is like yelling at Miles and the team, he's like that whole universe was erased from existence, and like after they left it happened.
That's kind of
yeah,
intense then.
yeah, that whole that
And he was
whole
That's
such a
kind
nice
of
scene.
guy.
crazy.
He was such a nice guy.
But Spider-Man India, he's still alive. His universe
Oh, is
just
he?
doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
He was
poor
at the
them.
he's part of the team that Gwen got together at the very end to
Oh, that's
go
right.
and
Yeah,
find
yeah, yeah,
Miles.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still
I
alive.
hope
His world is just gone.
I
So
hope I hope I hope it comes
Man's is
back.
probably dealing with some trauma that he's
Yeah, he's
just
got some stuff to.
internalizing, and yeah. I
Oh,
wonder if that he just doesn't feel like the kind of guy that would hold grudges though. He seems super chill. I was just
not
about to
me.
throw out the
I would
idea
I
of
would
him
be
like like eventually like turning on Miles because Miles stopped his canon event and his
no,
world ceased to
I would
exist because of
be
it.
so mad like when my order gets wrong at like, fast food restaurants, like I get it,
Like
you
that's
know.
kind of your canon event.
Like he no longer has
Yeah.
a home either. He has to vibe
Well,
in other universes.
home is where the heart is, and some people can feel like home.
That was beautiful, man.
I
It was
know.
really nice.
That movie felt like home to me. So
Oh.
Aw.
I was
That
I felt I said this at the very beginning when we started talking about spoilers. That movie made me feel like a little kid the entire time.
That's
And
adorable.
I can't remember the last time a movie made me feel like that the very first time watching. Probably Into
probably
the
the
Spider-Verse
I was
is
just about to say that.
but like
What about you,
it's
Emma? What movie makes you feel that way? Do you like movies?
They're fine.
So what piece of media makes you feel that way?
It makes me feel like a little kid. I honestly have no idea. I would have to like really think about that because I have no idea.
Getting the ace in Valorant, probably.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a feeling
acing
we
in
don't want here.
Valorant or like 1v3 clutching around or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I have no idea.
Well, I hope you find it one day.
Yeah, I hope you
Thanks, man.
find your.
Nice, man.
Look at us.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired, man. You want to call it there?
Yeah, we can call it there.
All right, cool.
Dink, dink.
All right, secondary goodbye. Thanks for everyone
Secondary
that stuck
goodbye.
around
Thanks
Secondary
for
goodbye.
watching again.
and listen to the
Hey.
spoilers.
Yay.
Guys, have a
Thank-
good week.
Follow Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at 3 Inches Pod.
Thanks
Leave us
for
a
And
good,
email
a
us
good
if
thing
you
on
want.
the Spotify.
Send us
3inchespod@gmail.com.
emails.
Any businesses want to link up and sponsor us? That'd be cool too.
Juvie.
3inchespod, let me know.
gmail.com.
Nate chat. Send us an email. Let me know.
Valkyrie, if you're there, hit me up. All right.
No, hit us
See-
up. I thought.
Oh, she can hit me up, and then I can talk
Val-
to you
Ray,
guys
my
about
phone number. My phone
Oh,
number.
no, cut it.